Hello, and welcome to the Temple of Enlightenment International Spiritual Center. My name is Issachar Bey, and I am the founder of the Temple of Enlightenment International Spiritual Center. And I want to thank all of you for being on this live teaching today. I want to thank all of you. If this is your first time with us, can you put in the city, the state, or the country that you are listening from? Also, I would like, if you can, everybody, if you can you're liking this series allows us to raise the algorithms, which makes us more visible, which puts more eyes on our content, and what allows us to be more widespread, more available. And so we do appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We want to thank all of you for your continued support of sewing into us, of listening to us. Every week we hear the same time, same place. And so we are excited about your presence with us on today. We're in the 6th month of the year. We're halfway through the year. And we've been teaching on money manifestation mindset. We've been getting our minds conditioned to start to elevate and to move into millionaire thinking, millionaire mindset, millionaire talk, millionaire walk, millionaire living. We have been conditioned into expanding our consciousness, into elevating our consciousness to a higher level, a higher plateau, so that we, in retrospect, can start operating at a different altitude in life, that we can start getting and seeing the changes in life that we really want to embrace and that we really want to obtain in this season. And so I find it not a robbery that many of you have been connected to this community, because I believe that nothing happens by mistake. There's no accidents, which means that if you are connected to this series, if you're connected to this community, it's by purpose. There's something that you needed to hear. There's something that connected us together that will benefit the both of us. And so I'm just excited about your presence and your connection to our community. And we want to say thank you. Those of you that are in the I Am Money membership mastermind, I want to thank you for your continued support. As you see, I've been posting a lot of videos in our private Facebook group that has, I believe that these videos, this content will begin to stretch your consciousness, will begin to elevate you, begin to make you feel uncomfortable in a lot of areas. And if we're going to grow in life, we have to learn how to be stretched. We have to learn how to be made uncomfortable in the comfortable areas that we are in, so that we can now shift out of being uncomfortable and begin to now move into a different realm. And so those videos that I put in, we talk about everything from credit, 15 things that every millionaire does. We talk about how to start businesses, how to go from $0 to $1 million. We talk about stock tips. We talk about so many different things that, can be allotted in that. And then every day there's an email sent out, and the email that is sent out every day is an email that gives you some sort of a lesson, some sort of a level of manifestation for that day that you can focus on and begin to equip into your day, whether it's a quote, an affirmation, a lesson, and also a little assignment that is given as well. So we keep you equipped every day. Every day we try to keep you equipped. We try to keep something along the lines that continues to stimulate your consciousness, continues to stimulate your level of awareness, and move you and propel you into a higher level. And so that's what we do here at the Temple of Enlightenment Center. So I'm excited about your growth. I'm excited about your future and your purpose. So we want to say thank you to all of you who are connected with us. We also want to take the time and thank everybody who has sown seeds, who have donated, to let you know that your seeds and donations have not gone unnoticed, and that we are forever grateful for your help, for your obedience, and for your willingness to help, your willingness to believe in the dream and begin to show your efforts into helping us and to move forward and to move higher and move into a higher level of greatness. And so we are forever grateful, and we thank all of you. We're moving along, and today we're going to be moving into a higher level of consciousness. I believe that we're living in a day and time where it's extremely imperative that we know where we're going. And not only that we know where we're going, but that we are moving in a level of assurity, moving in a level of certainty. I'm certain. I know my purpose. I know my vision. I know my destiny. But that you have a great understanding that we're not just living to live. We're living with purpose. We're living with destiny. We're living with a plan. And so I want to make that clear that we're taking this information and we're utilizing it because everybody has their own specific goals. Everybody has their own destination that they're heading into. And whatever destination that is, we want to make sure that you are equipped and that you have the tools and that you have the things that you need. All you have to do is create whatever it is that you need, because everything that you need is already within you. You came equipped with it. Everything that you need is already within you. I would like to say this too. I've been giving everybody the tips, telling you guys about getting your passports and your and the brokerage accounts. As you can see, a lot of these banks are going through issues. I saw last week that USAA was having some issues. But like I said, you have to move with your own level of consciousness. We can only give you the information as we get it and try to make sure that you have the right knowledge or the right wisdom. And it's up to you if you want to utilize that information, that knowledge, that wisdom. I think everybody on here, everybody listening to me, if you have not done already, everybody should be using ChatGPT. Now, I know that everybody is afraid, or some people are afraid of it, of AI, but I think that the way that life is moving and the way that we're moving in technology, I think everybody needs to. I feel like if you're not connected to ChatGPT and you're not using it for everything that you do, I think that you would be doing yourself a disservice. And when I say everything, I use it for everything. I use it to check my emails. I use it to write emails. I use it to find out about anything I'm in, anything that, instead of going to Google, I go to ChatGPT for everything. I say, ChatGPT, could you tell me about this herb called chickweed? It tells me that chickweed is a good herb that's good for cleaning the lymphatic system. It's also good for causing you to any kind of digestive problems you have. It gives you all the medicinal purposes or benefits of the herb. But anything you need, ChatGPT draws documents. You need trust drawn up. You need, if you're going to sue somebody, if you have a dispute with anybody. I mean, this is that does everything. You need to get a gift for somebody and you don't know what kind of gift to give them. Ask ChatGPT. It will amaze you on the answers, the selections, the information that it gives you. So I'm just saying that I think everybody needs to connect with it. It's not replacing you; it's assisting you. So I want to make that clear. It's not replacing you, but it's an assistant to you. And so I think it's imperative that you guys take a look at it. I will be, putting more information into the private group. I'm, to show you some of the things that I've used it for, and just take a view of it and how it could enhance your life and give you more time in your day. Instead of you spending 3 to 4 hours doing something, you can turn it over to the Chat GPT, and now you have those 4 hours that you can now accumulate for something else. Or you can actually buy back the time or get back the time that you would have lost. So I think that it's imperative. But going forward, I want to move into our teaching for today. I want you to get in a nice, comfortable position. I want you to get into the mindset of relaxation, the mindset of stillness. And I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. In the recognition of the divine intelligence that permeates all creation, I affirm and declare that money chases great ideas, and I am a vessel of great ideas. I acknowledge that ideas are the seeds from which innovation, success, and abundance grow. I know that as I align my thoughts and beliefs with the truth of my greatness, I attract abundance of money to support and manifest my ideas. I affirm that money is drawn to my great ideas. I recognize that money is a form of energy that flows to where it is most needed and valued. I affirm that my ideas are of great value to the world and have the potential to create positive change. I trust that the universe supports and provides the necessary financial resources to bring my ideas into fruition. I cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility. I choose thoughts that align with the belief that money is readily available and flows effortlessly into my life. I release any scarcity mentality and replace it with thoughts of abundance, wealth, and financial freedom. I affirm that I am deserving of the financial resources needed to support and manifest my great ideas. I take inspired action towards the manifestation of my ideas and the flow of money. I listen to the guidance of my inner wisdom and follow the intuitive nudges that lead me towards opportunities and collaborations that align with my vision. I trust that the universe is constantly conspiring in my favor, orchestrating unbelievable opportunities and connections that will support the realization of my ideas. I am grateful for the abundance of money and resources that come to me. I express gratitude for the financial opportunities that align with my great ideas. I am thankful for the support and partnerships that manifest to bring my ideas into reality. I am grateful for the financial freedom and security that accompanies the manifestation of my ideas. I surrender any attachment to specific outcomes that trust in divine timing of the manifestation of my ideas and the flow of money. I know that the universe has a perfect plan for my success, and I surrender to the undoing of that plan. I trust that as I continue to align with the truth of my greatness and stay in alignment with the divine purpose, money will chase and support my great ideas. And so it is, and so it is. I want to talk today from the subject, money chases great ideas. I believe that money chases great ideas. And I don't believe that we should ever have to chase money, but money should be chasing us. But when I talk about this, I want to look at it from a different perspective first. Because what I want you to understand is when I say money chases great ideas, I know you guys are thinking about ideas as if an idea I create, the idea that I have in my head, the ideas that I may have written down, the ideas that I have in my books, that I have in my thoughts and my meditations. And I know you're thinking about those ideas, which in fact you are true. But did you know, or what would you say if I told you that you were an idea? Yes, you in your whole being, your whole consciousness, emotional, psychological well-being, you yourself are an idea. Man is a divine idea in the mind of God. Yes, it incapacitates the belief that 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 the human beings are conceived as perfect divine expressions of the infinite intelligence, or what we call divine mind. The divine mind is seen as the ultimate source of all creation, embodying infinite intelligence, love, and power. Everything that exists is a manifestation of divine mind. And as divine ideas are specific, unique expressions of the boundless creativity. We as humans are divine ideas. Yes, you are an idea, you yourself, not the ideas that you create in your mind, but you are an idea. We are not separate from God, but we are integral parts of divine mind, conceived perfectly in thought and intention. Now, listen, through this life, I've watched people over and over again, many people in life, people always search for God. And so you'll see people our whole lives, musicians, entertainers, athletes, we see them go through life. They make millions of dollars. They're all over the world. They're rock stars. They're famous. They can't even walk down the street. And then in their latter years, they're now coming to a place where they say, I'm seeking God. I'm searching for God. But can I tell you that the only way you can find God is when you find yourself? Because when you find God, you find yourself. And when you find yourself, you find God. There is no separation. So those of you who are listening, whether you're a Buddhist, Muslim, whether you study Christianity, whatever religion, whatever God you believe in, there is only but oneness. So whatever you're looking for, you're never going to find it until you find yourself. Because when you find yourself, you'll find God. There is no separation. We are, or should I say, yes, we are divine ideas. We ourselves are the ideas. And our whole, I would say, our whole conscious, physical, emotional, psychological makeup, we ourselves are divine ideas in the 100% wholeness. And as divine ideas, we possess inherent qualities of divine, such as creativity, intelligence, love, the potential for spiritual growth, and perfection. So when I say money chases great ideas, in retrospect, what I'm saying is money chases you because you are the idea, the perfect idea in the divine mind. Because when I say idea, some of you may think about, well, an idea is a concept that I may possess or that I have in my possession. But no, you yourself are a divine idea. So when I use the phrase money chases great ideas, then you have to understand that money chases you because you are a great idea. Now, this is really deep because it expands your consciousness to think that, wait a minute, I am an idea. Yes. Any idea that you create, and I will talk about that today a little bit about what an idea is and how can we obtain them, make great ideas. There's a gentleman by the name of Clayton, I believe his name is Clayton M. Christensen, and he's a Harvard Law business professor. Well, not even law, but just Harvard. He's part of their business school. He's the professor over the business program at Harvard, and he's created a program on how to create great ideas. And he has a great program. I began to look into it, some of his philosophies, some of his ideologies, and so forth. And so he has a great, I would say, dynamic and a great hold on the creation of an idea. When I say money chases great ideas, I'm getting you to understand that I'm talking about you as an idea. That yes, you born in your mother's womb, you born after 9 months of her carrying you, or whether you were premature or whatever the case may be. Yes, you that may have been adopted and don't know who your parents are. You are a great idea, and money chases great ideas. It's a moment of awareness to where you realize that you are a great idea. Money chases you. You no longer have to chase money. When we talk about money manifestation mindset, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about coming to a place now where I realize, wait a minute, I am a great idea. Type that in the chat. I am a great idea. I am the great idea. And money chases me because now I've come to the awareness of really who I am. When it comes to a place of identity, where it comes to a place of self-awareness, and somebody asks you, who are you? You can say, I am a great idea. That's who I am. And money chases me. Type that in the chat. Money chases me. Money chases me. Do you know that every time you say that, and you continue to say that, you're putting that in your subconscious mind. You're putting that in the universe. You're putting that every time you speak a word, you're actually putting it in 3 levels of manifestation. Because already at the psychological level, you're already stating that money's chasing you. You're putting it out into the physical realm by projecting your voice. And then also you are at the subconscious level, you are also igniting the situation by stating emphatically that I am a great idea, and money chases me. Money chases you because you are, in fact, a great idea. In the mind of God, every person is created perfect, whole, and complete. This perfection exists as a spiritual level, regardless of the physical appearances of your life circumstances. The spiritual journey involves realizing and expressing this inherent perfection in daily life. To understand that I am a perfect idea in the mind of God, in the divine mind. Yes, I am a perfect idea. I am an idea of greatness. And when you come in and lock into this awareness that we're talking about today, you will see how things will begin to change in your life because your perception now changes. You no longer see yourself as how you see yourself, but now you see yourself as a great idea. All divine ideas are interconnected within the divine mind, emphasizing the unity and oneness of all life. The interconnectedness implies that we all belong and are all part of a greater whole, fostering a sense of universal togetherness and compassion. As expressions of divine mind, we have the creative power to shape our reality through thought. We talked about this last week about thoughts turning into riches. Thoughts, beliefs, and intentions act as the seeds that manifest experiences and conditions in the physical world. Aligning one's thoughts and actions with divine principles such as love, truth, beauty, and harmony. This enables the expression of one's highest potential. Now, I had a friend of mine who was going through a relationship issue, and what I told her was that no matter what happens, always remember that in the end, love wins. Love is the most powerful force that we have. I think that if you really have an understanding on what love is, that you come to an understanding that most of us in our lives are fighting against love or trying to stop love or block it, but love is all encompassing and also all powerful, and that love wins in the end. Love will always win. So those of you who are listening, and somebody may need to hear this, and you're in a relationship, the person hurt you. Love never hurt you. It's impossible for love to hurt. Love can never hurt. The person that you were in a relationship with hurt you, but love never hurt. And I think we have to understand what love is. Now, that's another way on another day, but when I speak of divine, perfect, great ideas that we are, and we talk about our attributes such as love, truth, beauty, harmony, that enables our expression, our great ideas, that enables our expression of one's highest potential. All those attributes that I named are all inwardly. Yes, the inward beauty. That's why they tell you all the time that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What may look good to you may not look good to me. What may look good to me may not look good to you. So beauty is always in the eye of the beholder. But in retrospect, everybody has a beauty within them. As a great idea, as the perfect idea in the divine mind, we come into this understanding that I am a great idea and money chases me. I no longer have to chase money, but now listen to me, hear this. What I have to do now is I have to now start operating in the consciousness of a great idea. I have to now start utilizing and start really focusing and really getting myself together as a great idea. Because as I start moving and operating in that level of consciousness, what ends up happening is I know money is chasing me because money chases great ideas. When I post the other day on my social media, I said that everybody has $1 million inside of them. They just need to know how to get it out. You know how you get it out? By operating in the consciousness of a great idea. To look yourself in the mirror and says, I am a great idea. And because I am a great idea, I'm able to operate and utilize. This is why I was telling you guys earlier today about the Chat GPT. Would it be wrong for you to get the Chat GPT app and say, hello, Chat GPT, I am a great idea. Can you show me how to make $1 million? And do you know that Chat GPT will show you how to make $1 million? If you say to Chat GPT, you know what, I I'm in the profession of my life where I may have to pivot. My job may be on the borderline, getting ready to be extinct due to AI, all of the tech, everything that's happening, and they will no longer need me, and I may need to pivot. I may need to, and so I need to be in a position now so that I can advance and grow. I'm in my millionaire consciousness. ChatGPT, name me 10 businesses that I could start, 10 uh, industries that I can go into that will be significant for me to become a millionaire. And it will ask you questions. What are some of the things you like, this and that? And it will construct that. I've had it make marketing plans for me. I've had it make social media plans for me. What I'm telling you is you are a great idea. Money chases you. You come into a level of consciousness where now you become a creator. You start to create the life you want to live. You start to create. ChatGPT, I've always wanted to go to the Netherlands, or I've always wanted to go to Australia. What's the best time of the year to go to Australia? What do the flights look like? What are 10 things that I need to do when I go to Australia? ChatGPT will put up a whole lineup and itinerary for you. And so what I'm showing you is that this thing is not coming to replace you. It's assisting you, but also it's assisting you because the more you put into it, the more it gives you back. The more of awareness you come into the great idea of who you are, the more it's all about the prompts. You can write books. Somebody sitting here right now listening to me wants to write a book. You can go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, I want to write a book about about the perfect idea in divine mind, that man is the perfect idea in divine mind. I want this book to be geared towards metaphysicians, mystics, those in the science of mind arena. I want it to be for people who are aged 25 to 65, and I want it to be for African American people. Could you give me 10 potential titles of the book? ChatGPT will go ahead and give you 10 titles that will come out of what you just gave it. Keep in mind, it's for metaphysical, science of mind. It's for ages 25 to 65. It's for African American. It correlates all of that in there to give you 10 titles. Now, you pick out the title that you like. Or if you don't like those titles, you say, hey, ChatGPT, could you create another 10 titles? It will give you another 10 titles. You pick out the title you want. And now this is what you do, my friend. You say, okay, ChatGPT, create 10 chapters out of this title on a book based on or whatever you give it to. But what I'm telling you is this, my friends. It's helping you to master and to elevate yourself as a great idea. You're sat down on this app. You're being able to create a title for a book. It just gave you 10 chapters for the book. Now it's getting ready to write the book for you. You are the great idea. A lot of you got great ideas, but you haven't done anything with them. You haven't cultivated them. You haven't nourished them. You haven't done anything to manifest or to equip these ideas that you have, and you're sitting on money. You're sitting on opportunity. You're sitting on so many doors that will be open to you, so many opportunities. And so you have to realize that money is waiting to, it's almost like, I feel like I'm at a horse race. And any of you have ever seen a horse race where you're sitting at the race, and as soon as they hit the button and open the doors, the horses just fly out and start running full speed. That's how I feel money is standing there waiting for you to hit the button to activate your great idea so that money could hit the button and start chasing you. And so it's imperative that we understand what we're moving into, that you are the great idea. Money chases you. We don't have to chase money. We don't have to work for money. Money works for us. When I think about great ideas, it allows me to look at the from a spiritual perspective, the spiritual path that evokes the awakening to the realization of one's divine nature and understanding oneself as a divine idea in the mind of God. It's that understanding and realization that you are the divine idea, a perfect idea in the mind of God. You are the great idea that money chases. When you come into that awakening will lead to a life of great purpose, fulfillment, and alignment with divine will. It is my intent that somebody walks away today and says, you know what, damn, I am I am the perfect idea. I am a great idea. Money chases me. And the more you meditate on that, the more that you keep saying that to yourself, watch how things begin to change inside of you. Watch how things begin to start changing in your physical reality. Because you're breaking out of the shell, you're breaking out of bondage, you're setting yourself free because now you realize I am a great idea. I am the great idea. Money chases me. I don't chase money. When you recognize yourself as a divine idea, it encourages living life that reflects divine qualities, right? So when you start operating in your idealness or my idea as a great idea, when you start operating in that consciousness, you start obtaining those qualities. You start attaining wisdom, you start obtaining creativity, right? Because wisdom is what you get from your experiences in life. You start utilizing your wisdoms. I've always told people all the time, everything in your life happens for a reason. And those of you who are listening now, everybody's been through something on who's listening to me. Some of us have been to the mountaintop, some of us have been in the valley, some of us are now in the valley, some of us are now on the mountaintop. Wherever you've been, we have ups, downs, left, right, we've been all over, right? In life, you learn how to turn your wounds into wisdom. You learn how to turn those wounds into wisdom. Why? Because whatever I went through didn't kill me, it only made me stronger. So I took those hard times, those sleepless nights, those unbearable situations I've been in that I didn't think I could make or survive, and I now use them as wisdom. So when I call myself the great idea, I'm not just talking. I'm talking about what I've been through, how I've taken my wounds and turned them into wisdom. But then as a great idea, understanding the creativity, because there's only two people in this world, creators and creatures. That's it. Either you are a creator or you a creature. And I don't want to be a creature, so I'm going to opt in to become a creator. Viewing myself as the divine idea pushes my life in retrospect with a sense of higher purpose and a mission. Because I'm going to explain to you, we're going to get into what I believe an idea means. But when we talk about the manifestation, when we talk about the turning your thoughts into riches as we did last week, and when we talk about you being the great idea that money chases, you have to be able to move with a purpose and a mission. We're not learning all this stuff just to learn it and just to go to here and fro. And no, we have to move in decency and order. We have to move in purpose and in destiny. We have to move in divine order. And so it becomes imperative that we understand that we are great ideas. Before you do anything, before you go to bed tonight, I want you to look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a great idea. You are a great idea. And money chases me. And when you begin to understand that and look at that from that perspective, it will change your life. Because what happens is you begin to understand that all this time I've been on the outside looking in, but when you realize that you are a great idea, you now switch roles and you're on the inside looking out because you believe and know that you are a great idea. Somebody here may be saying to themselves, okay, I understand the concept that you're talking about. I get the concept. I get the analogy. I think this is great. It's a great way you put a spin on it. But at the end of the day, you're still talking about an idea. What is an idea? How can I utilize that phrase, that concept, and really make it meaningful and really bring it on home? Well, I believe this. I believe that an idea is a mental representation or conceptualization of something that can be imagined, thought of, or believed. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. What I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that an idea is a mental representation or conceptualization of something that can be imagined, thought of, or believed. It is the initial spark or speed of thought that forms the blast for further development and action. An idea is abstract in nature. Ideas are intangible and exist in the minds as thoughts and concepts. That's why I said to you guys, you are the perfect idea in the divine mind or in the mind of God. Because on the abstract level, if you are the perfect idea in the divine mind, then in God's mind, we are intangible and we exist in his mind as thoughts and concepts. From the abstract nature of a thought, of an idea. Ideas from the creative potential would be ideas often evolve creatively and can lead to innovation and new solutions. Whenever we talk about ideas, we're always going to think about creativity because ideas are what I consider to be the gateways to new opportunities, to new birth, to resurrections. Because an idea is something new. It's a concept. It's something that will begin to give birth. It's something that it can also be looked upon as a seed because it gives you the power to give birth. It gives you the power to create something, to bring something that was not as it was now is. And it also deals with things from the intangible realm and brings it to the tangible. But when we look at it from that perspective, ideas can be taken in many forms, such as concepts, theories, plans, strategies, inventions. Ideas are the starting point for developing projects, solving problems, creating new projects and services. There's so many different types of ideas. You have innovative ideas, such as novels and unique concepts. We have problem-solving ideas, right? Concepts aimed at addressing specific challenges or issues. We have inspirational ideas, ideas that motivate and inspire people to think differently or take actions. We have strategic ideas, which deals with plans or approaches designed to achieve specific goals or objectives. when you start looking at ideas, it continues to just unfold and unfold and unfold because you start understanding the power of an idea. And listen to me, and I want to say this to you. Everybody who's listening to me right now, you have an idea in your mind. You have something that you want to create. You have something that you want to bring into the world. You want something that you believe can make money. You have something that you believe can help people. You have an idea, a concept, a precept. You have a thought that you believe that can change the world. And I believe with you, in fact, that that is true. But I want you to know this one thing. There is no separation between you and that idea. So when I say that money chases great ideas, it may in fact be true that money will chase your idea down. But I want you to remember that you are that idea. The woman who has a novel. So, for instance, we go back and talk about the woman who wrote Harry Potter. She was a divorcee, living living as a single mother, trying to raise her daughter. She fell into some hard times. Her friends had to help her out, paying her monthly bills, and so she began to write these books on Harry Potter. And the concept, the ideas, all came from her personal life. The characters in Harry Potter are representatives of characters that happen in her real life. If you ever watch her interviews, she explains and goes through in detail how every character in the Harry Potter series is related to somebody who she has accompanied or who has entered her life at some point. So these characters came from real life situations. These are ideas and these are concepts. But I want you to know, my friends, there is no separation between that woman and Harry Potter, those Harry Potter books. There is no separation, which means she is connected. There's no separation. Whenever one talks about her Harry Potter books and they sell and she becomes a billionaire off of these books, there was no separation between her and that idea. There's only oneness. The same thing with you. You are a great idea that money chases. There will be no separation between you and that idea that you conceive or you conceptualize. There will be no separation. There will only be oneness. Observation can be a source of ideas. Noticing details in your environment, your everyday life, will spark new thoughts, will spark new concepts, right? Experience, as I just talked about with that woman from Harry Potter. Drawing from your personal or professional experiences will help you form new ideas and new concepts. Research, studying existing knowledge, trends, and data to create new insights. Now, that's why I tell you guys to use the Chat GPT, because you guys have ideas, right? You can say, listen, I have an idea. I want to sell baby clothes. It's the one thing that will never go out of business. People are going to continue to have babies from now until the end of time. And I know that baby clothes will not go out of style. I know that 100 years from now, they're going to need Pampers, they're going to need diapers, they're going to need all bottles, they're going to need everything because people will continue to have babies, right? I can go into ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, I want to create a business selling baby clothes and I want to be able to do this and that. How can I put this together? And it will lay out the whole plan for you. So when I talk about research, studying existing knowledge, trends, and data generated for new ideas, new insights, and new concepts, we're using technology. ChatGPT is not replacing me, but it's assisting me on how to start this new business that I want to start that will make me a millionaire. I'm giving y'all out there for free because anybody who's utilizing these thoughts and ideas, remember, money chases good ideas. Collaborations, right? Engaging with others through brainstorming sessions and discussions. You know, getting with people, having a brainstorm session about different ideas, different concepts, different ideologies that you guys are doing, and different things that you kind of want to put in perspective. You do this because it allows you to create great ideas. It allows you to hear maybe the criticisms from others, or ask you the questions. Well, Issachar, you talked about starting the baby clothes business, but how are you going to get the baby's clothes, and how will you set it up, and how you would do this? And so they're kind of giving you more kind of definitive assistance in kind of shaping and molding your idea. And we talk about intuition, relying on the divine mind, that intuition inside of you, as a form of getting great ideas. And so when you look at this, you look at this from the position of, I believe that the greatest idea in the world is you. You are the greatest idea that was ever created. The only thing that makes this difficult is you believing it. But I believe that everybody listening to me, yes, you that are listening to me right now, you are the greatest idea that has ever been created. My only difficulty is getting you to believe that. The quicker I can get you to believe that, we will start seeing some unbelievable, tremendous change in your life. And also people will start noticing things, the lives around them. You'll begin to see those things. You are the greatest idea ever created in the spectrum of humanity. When we talk about thinking about an idea, cultivating an idea, how can I generate a good idea? We have to get into operating and pushing that idea through. You know, immersing yourself in the idea, becoming one with it, allowing your subconscious mind to process the information and form connection to it. You want to live this idea, breathe this idea, eat this idea, sleep this idea, talk this idea, live this idea. You are one with the idea. Experiencing an aha moment when the new idea emerges. Critically assessing the idea to determine its feasibility and potential. That's what I said before. When you're in a brainstorming group, people will give you kind of the connotations of, okay, how do you feel about this idea? You're throwing it off on other people. And I'll tell you this. I believe everybody listening to me has $1 million in them already. It's just a matter of you getting it out when you realize that you are the great idea, and you just need to realize that money chasing you. Now, you throw your idea on some people, and they be like, that's okay. I don't know if that really works, or, I don't know how that works. What happens is, don't take that as a tear down. Don't take that as a shutdown or somebody's, just being hateful. But take that, because it could also be the way that you are expressing the idea. The way that you are labeling the idea may mean that you haven't really gone in deep enough to really get connected and immersed in the idea, but you're still surface level with it. And it doesn't mean it's not a good idea, it's not a bad idea, because I believe that you can cultivate it and make it to what it is, but you want to make sure that you stay immersed and focused in it. That's why we just talked about subconscious connection. We talk about immersing ourselves into it. Learning how to elaborate and to develop the idea further by refining it and planning its implementation. Innovation, right? Ideas are the driving force behind technology advancement, scientific discoveries, creative works. Ideas are now. People are creating inventions. People are creating so many great ideas that they have. Now, I know I'm not the only person who has had an idea, and you sat on it, and then you see something on TV or something come along, and you had that idea a couple of years before that, and you say, oh man, they took my idea. it's all in the divine mind. You had the idea, we had the idea, I had the idea, but I didn't do nothing with it. And then all of a sudden, now it comes out, I can't be mad. I didn't do anything. I sat on it. That's why it's imperative that you operate, you move, and you go, and you begin to work these ideas that you have. Ideas provide solutions to challenges and improve efficiency and effectiveness. I think the greatest thing an idea can do is solve a problem. And what I think you should understand is that the people that make the most money in the world solve the most problems. How many problems are you solving? For every problem, there is a solution. For every problem, there is a solution. And so we are looking forward to connecting and being a part of this divine idea, this greatness of an idea, the expansion, the effectiveness, generating and exploring ideas will get you to a place that you will begin to find yourself at a greater level of self-development. Remember, there's no separation between you and idea. The more your idea evolves, the more it develops, the more you put into it, the more you start seeing yourself change. The more you see yourself change, the more you begin to move and operate. And so your ideas, at some point, once they become full circle, will begin to give you what I call an economic impact, which will be your idea can lead to the creation of businesses, products, services, contributing to economic growth. Everybody listening to me has an idea in you because you are yourself a great idea. You're going to go and start to culminate, start to utilize your ideas, start to look at things from these perspectives. And when you look at this, you will start to see things in a whole different perspective. Because you will start to see that all this time I was the great idea. I was looking at everybody else. I was trying to find myself. I was looking outside of myself. I was looking to other people. I was looking at other things. And on this day, I found out that I was the one, that I'm him. I'm the great idea. You know, everybody needs to be in a place where they can really work with their mindset on how to really utilize this and really master this. Everybody needs that, you know, and I think that it's imperative that we get into that. And so I think that when you start utilizing this concept we learned today, this idea that I am a great idea, money chases me. Money from the north, south, east, and the west. Passive income. Money while I'm asleep, money when I'm awake. I see. And so sometimes you got to sit down and talk to yourself. You got to say, you know what? I see money all around me. I see money coming into my hands, money to live, money to pay bills, money to travel, money to donate and give back to the community. Just money coming from everywhere. When you start talking about money, listen, let me tell you this. Reverend Knight taught this. Money has ears. And so you have to be careful of what you say about money because money can hear you. But when you start talking to money, money will show up. Money to live, money to pay bills, money to travel, money to buy a house, money to buy a car, money to help my family, money to create whatever business that I want to create, money to create whatever opportunity or whatever sector, whatever thing that I'm working on, concept, idea, dream, vision that I'm working on. The money is there. Why? Because I am the great idea. And money chases me. Think about horse racing. Think about when they hit that button and open them doors and those horses just bust out of the gates and run full speed. That's how money chases you. When you come to the realization that you are the great idea and money begins to chase you, as you begin to focus on yourself, focus on what you're doing, focus on your purpose, focus on your destiny, and start operating in that level of consciousness, you will be surprised at how things will begin to transcend and go in your favor. And so I just think that it's imperative that we operate and really move in that concept. I'm glad about the opportunity to live, the opportunity to be everything that I need to be. I am the perfect idea in divine mind. I'm the great idea. And guess what I love about this? Everybody listening to us, everybody listening to me, we all are great ideas. There is nobody better than anybody else. There is nobody that has a greater idea than the other one. But all together in consciousness, in divine mind, we all are great ideas. We don't have to worry about what another person is doing. We ain't got to worry about if their idea is greater than the idea or if my idea is better than the idea. No. I can't worry about that. The only thing I need to worry about is my own idea. Because in consciousness, we all are great ideas. But we are spiritual beings in a human experience. And what that means is that everybody listening to me, we all have the same 24 hours. And what you do with that 24 hours will determine what happens with your understanding of being a great idea. So I want to thank all of you for being a part of this talk today. I hope that you really got something out of it. Listen, if this has been a blessing to you, please hit the like button. Also share it. And also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe. But if this message has been, I would say, illuminating, if it has been get you to a level of self-awareness, opened you up, opened your mind, stretch your mind out, elevated you in any way, please hit the like button. Please share. Please subscribe. We want to thank all of you. Listen, we're here every Sunday, same time, same place. And we are moving into a deeper level of mind. We're moving into a higher level of consciousness. And I'm excited about your future. This week, I want you to work with this. Every time you think about it, I am a great idea. Money chases me. Watch what happens as you continue to keep saying it. The more you say it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to take hold, and your subconscious mind is going to grab it. And once it grabs it, wait till you see what happens. As it is within, so shall it be without. I want to offer the invitation of circulation Those of you who would like to be a blessing to us and help us out, and also operate in circulation. When we say circulation, we mean that whatever you release out of your hands, we believe that it circulates, it comes back to you. Circulation means coming back to its original point of origin. And so we believe that once you release that seed, once you release that donation, and that you release it, it will come back to you. But not only will it come back to you, we speak it into existence that you will get 100-fold return on that. And so that you will be blessed, and everything that you will begin to put your hands on will be blessed. Everything that you continue to touch will be blessed. That every idea, every concept that you utilize and operate in your mind will be made manifest and will be successful. We speak it into existence, and so it is. Now, we ask every Sunday, we always ask everybody to sow a $26 seed, to donate $26. And if you can, what you can do is there's 4 ways you can give. Our first way is Cash App, which is going to be $TOESC. Once again, that's $TOESC. Then we have Venmo we have PayPal and Zelle. So PayPal and Zelle are going to be info, INFO, at TOESC.org. Once again, that's going to be info, INFO, at TOESC.org. That's going to be for PayPal, and also if you want to use Zelle. And we also have Venmo. For those of you that want to use Venmo, our email is going to be IssacharBey, ISSACHARBEY. And you can use that for Venmo. So we want to thank all of you who have been diligent in your sowing of the $26 seed, of giving your donations. Some of you may say, hey, Issachar, I don't have the $26. Whatever you have, $5, $10, $15, whatever it is that you want to give. Some of you may say, I'm going to give more than $26. And we are exceptionally grateful, and we are blessed by your giving. Also, some of you may say, I don't have anything to give. If you don't have anything to give, the only thing I ask is that you hit the like button, because that like button gives us the opportunity to expand our visibility, to expand our community, so that more people can come in and be aware and get a hold of these teachings and these concepts and this knowledge and wisdom that we give out. And so we are excited about your future. And I believe in this community that as we all evolve, we all expand our level of consciousness, we all grow and rise to a different level. And I'm just excited about that. So I just want to say this one thing. Your destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.